Alright guys, on this week's episode we talk about struggles and adversity and what I have done to overcome it for myself. We will be talking to a few partners that I deal with right now and see what their struggles are, and hopefully you guys can relate and this episode brings value to you guys. My business, we're seeing it right now. It's probably the slowest July I've seen in like 2 years. Yeah. And over the last, I would say 6 months or so, last year, our foreclosures is much higher. Yeah, like it doesn't get to the point where we have to foreclose, but it definitely gets to the point where, you know, people can't make their payments. And hey, listen guys, you know, you need to pay us out or sell and hit the reset button, and that's been happening.
Talking about business being slow right now, or slow it's been during this time of year in a couple of years, and just how do you get through that? How do you overcome that adversity? How do you push through those times when it's, you know, it's not going the way you think it would?
Double down, do more advertising, reach out to the people that you get deals from. So what I've been doing is, you know, the ones that have been sending me deals for the last 5 years, I get into a relationship, you know, call them up, we have a decent relationship, give them a call and see what's going on and see how I can assist them and help them out. And you know, with that, you know, business should come in. But this allows me to, you know, rest my mind and rest my body and, you know, do more of this kind of stuff. Fuck you, stuff. Not you, Steph. Stuff.
Well, Steph too. We were talking about meditating the other day.
Slow it down. I do it every morning. Yeah, every morning.
Have you noticed a difference?
Yeah, I do. It definitely slows me down, right?
Yeah.
But I think
you're just too high energy.
I'm definitely higher energy, man. Yeah. But for me, the learning, the sitting and reading is
too slow.
Honestly, for me, it's too boring, right? That's number one. Also, another thing is I never paid too much attention to it, right? And now, you know, at this stage of my life, it's like, shit, I need to learn a little more about this stuff and get further, right? So I get distracted too easily, and I failed out of school. That's my struggle, man. I'm a freaking failure at school, right? So reading and all this stuff does not come easy to me, right? I've been through a lot of struggles, as most of you have, and my struggles were always with school. You know, number one was failing at the age of 7, grade 2, and up until this point in my life, you know, thinking I'm dumb. And you know, it's a challenge because, you know, when it comes down to reading, I gotta read 2, 3, 4 times just to even understand it. And this is where my struggle started. Probably started a little before this, and for 12 years, I was thinking I could never accomplish anything. Just the way I learn is different than the way the school system teaches. I'm not a guy that can sit there and read a book all day long and listen to a teacher preach about something. It's probably interesting, but the way it's being taught, it's not for me. I'd rather be in it and learn from doing instead of learn by listening. And audiobooks somewhat help. The way I learn is more like YouTube. You know, that kind of stuff, right? But you know, you can't read books on YouTube. But I do got to realize that, you know, the way this whole system works, it's built for not most of us entrepreneurs. So don't let it get to you. Thank God for YouTube. Thank God for mentors and people I look up to. And honestly, those are my teachers today. And the good thing now is I'm at that point in my life with the experience that I can start mentoring others, teaching them a different way. Whatever grades they give you here doesn't mean anything in the real world. No, especially in business. It's all about experience, your hustle, passionate. Anyways, this place is fucking creeping me out, so I'm taking off. See, this is the part of school I liked. It was called recess and lunch. Basketball, loved it. The track, loved it. And my ultimate favorite was right here. Come here, Dylan. Is when I get stuff for free. Climb up there and get those balls.
Turn a profit on them?
Yes. Ego tells me I'm too stupid to do anything. Society tells me the same thing. Try to work around it and just crush it every chance I get. So I work even harder than most people. I gotta read 3-4 times just to get it. You'll see my struggles throughout this vlogging career of mine now. And hope you guys can comment and share your struggles too. Love to hear it and love to help you out. My struggles today is my biggest fire. It gets me going every day to improve myself and make it better. Wrap up for the week. This week we discussed struggles, my struggles, things I've had to deal with for majority part of my life. How I've somewhat try to overcome it, and hearing about other people's struggles. We're gonna all have challenges in life. It's just go head to head, deal with it right away, learn from it, and move on. Or else it just holds you back. My struggle, I gotta deal with it every day, and I do. So, anyways, guys, the weekend's around the corner. Have a great one. Check out the view of Vancouver. Till next week. Bye.